Welcome back, everyone, to the James Noble Law series of recordings and messages whilst we're in lockdown amidst this COVID-19 pandemic. We've done a couple already. This one, I just wanted to focus on a couple of personal experiences on how the courts are operating at the moment. James did a really informative video just a little while ago, and it'll be posted probably about the same time as this one. I just wanted to add some of my experiences. So I've attended in the last couple of weeks a couple of hearings. One has been in Cairns, one in Brisbane. They've both been by telephone. So if you do have a matter that's in court, the courts are dealing with them, as James has already said. For the most part, are being dealt with by telephone. It's not the most ideal way of dealing with things, because it's always better to be in court and face to face with judges and seeing the reactions of people, and you get a better feel for things. But it's working. Urgent matters are being heard. I think that's the key point to get across. I have had one of the judges in Brisbane was reluctant to hear a hearing on a contravention, so there was going to be a day in a month's time about that. The judge in question really made that more about a directions hearing at the next instance rather than a final hearing to see, and the judges are really pushing to see if you can get it settled yourselves. So just bear in mind that if you are going to go to court, the judges are going to be pretty keen to push the parties to get things settled without having to have the courts intervene. Have you got any thoughts on that, James?
That's been my experience, Charles. You've had a couple of more court appearances than I have, and of course you've done a mediation as well. So yes, it's probably, as you say, it's probably not the most ideal way of dealing with matters, but you can deal with it, and the courts allow that to be done.
Yeah, for sure. So, and just another change that I've seen, on a lot of occasions for a first mention of a matter, there'll be a whole lot of people on one day. I'm seeing those numbers reduced now, and I'm also seeing that they are staggering, some judges anyway, are staggering their matters. So there'll be one every 15 minutes or one every half an hour, so that you've got a fairly good idea of when you're going to be called to come into court. So they're really prioritising which matters should be before the courts. So we can always talk to people about that when they call in and give them a good indication of if they're going to be heard soon or going to be put off to a later date. So we'll be back with another instalment in the near future.
Thanks, Charles.
Thanks.